everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're watching this eventually on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you. You will also gain access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access where we have movie nights every month. If you also want to talk about the films or shows that we're watching, all those links will be down below. Did not finish my sentence. I also stream on Twitch if you want to come chat. All those links will be below. We're going to be watching episode 8 of Game of Thrones today. It's been a couple of days. I know for episode 7, I was like so excited to just like get right into episode 8. Wasn't able to. I also read a lot of the comments about episode 7 because I was questioning on how she could just rip up the paper, especially because those are the laws that literally everybody follows in the kingdom, so it was like confusing to me. But you guys were saying, especially because of the power dynamic and all that, so understood, got it. Besides that, I think we're just gonna continue this, and I'm sure I'll have questions and little things that I remember from the last episode, so we're just gonna dive right into it. I forgot that Jon Snow was looking for his uncle when the horse came back.
Left high, left low. Lunge right.
Do you break anything? The scepter will have my edge.
Bar the doors. And do not open them for anyone you do not know.
What is it? What's happening?
Do as I told you. Run!
Oh, is she gonna die? Oh.
Right. Now you are dead.
You said right, but you went left.
And now you are a dead girl.
Only because you lied.
My tongue lied. My eyes shouted the truth. You were not seeing.
I was so. I watched, but you...
Watching is not seeing, dead girl.
Arya Stark, come with us. Your father wants to see you.
And why is it that Lord Eddard is sending Lannister men in place of his own? I am wondering.
Mind your place, dancing master. This is no concern of yours.
My father wouldn't send you.
Huh.
And I don't have to go with you if I don't want.
And you will be speaking to me with more respect.
Kill the Bravosi. Bring the girl.
Pretty good. Yay.
Bloody oafs.
Be gone now, Arya.
Come with me. Run.
The first sword of Bravos does not run.
Oh no, I don't want him to die.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Go.
Damn.
Stay away from me.
Ew.
I'll tell my father. I'll tell the queen.
Who do you think sent me?
There she is.
What do you want?
Want you, wolf girl. Come here.
Leave me be. My father's a lord. He'll reward you.
She'll reward me. The queen.
Stay away!
Holy f- That was her first kill, no?
You watched my men being slaughtered and did nothing.
And would again, my lord. I was unarmed, unarmored, and surrounded by Lannister swords. When you look at me, do you see a hero?
The Queen can't kill me. Cat Hall's a brother.
the wrong brother, sadly,
Hmm.
and lost to her. Your wife has let the imp slip through her fingers.
If that's true, then slit my throat and be done with it.
Not today, my lord.
Not today.
Who do you truly serve?
The realm, my lord. Someone must.
Are we to stand hopeless?
The smell. There is none. If they'd been dead for a long time, wouldn't they be rot?
We should burn them.
Snell's not wrong, my lord. Fire will do for them. The wildling way.
I want Maester Aemon to examine them first. You may be a coward, Tarly. You're not stupid. Get them inside. Lord Stark has been charged with treason. They say he conspired with Robert's brothers to deny the throne to Prince Joffrey.
Is he gonna go? Is he...
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything stupid. Your duty lies here now.
My sisters were in King's Landing too. The girl is innocent, Your Grace. She should be given a chance to prove her loyalty.
He's confusing because I feel like he has like so much plotting in his mind. It's like you never really know exactly what's going on.
What's his name? Urge your brother to keep the king's peace. Tell him to come to King's Landing and swear his fealty to Joffrey.
What will happen to him?
That depends.
On what?
On your brother. And on you.
I hope I hope that the little brother remembers everything that happened, so then he's able to testify, basically.
If you should refuse to obey...
I won't refuse. His Grace summons me to King's Landing, I'll go to King's Landing. But not alone. Call the banners.
All of them, my lord.
They've all sworn to defend my father, have they not?
They have.
Now we see what the words are worth.
You afraid?
I must be.
Good.
Why is that good?
Means you're not stupid.
You've had this since dawn.
He sent it to me, not you. I've only shown it to you as a courtesy.
A courtesy! My husband has been taken prisoner. My son intends to declare war.
A war? Your son against the Lannisters? You should go to him. Teach him patience.
Ned rots in a dungeon, and you speak of patience.
They killed my husband. You say they shoved your boy from a window. These people will do anything,
and that is why we have to stop them.
The Knights of the Vale will stay in the Vale where they belong, to protect their lord.
What does she think is gonna happen? That she's just gonna be safe from everything just because she's not in it? I don't feel like it's not gonna be like that for the rest of her life.
But don't go looking for me to bend the knee and my lord you every time you take a shit. I'm not your toady, and I'm not your friend.
Though I would treasure your friendship, mainly interested in your facility with murder. And if the day ever comes when you're tempted to sell me out, remember this. Whatever their price, I'll beat it. I like living.
What the? What? They're everywhere.
Son of Tywin, of Clan Lannister.
How would you like to die, Tyrion, son of Tywin?
In my own bed, at the age of 80, with a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock? Good enough for killing sheep. If the sheep don't fight back, Lannister Smith's shit better steal.
Shit. Oh.
You think you can win us over with your trinkets?
That trinket is worth more than everything your tribe earns. But if you help us shag us, son of Dolph, I'll give you this.
What is this?
The Lords of the Vale have always spat upon the hill tribes. The Lords of the Vale want me dead. I believe it is time for new Lords of the Vale.
Now there's a rare sight, but a traitor's bastard.
I didn't like register his face when he came and talked to them for a second, so I was like, wait, is this the same guy?
Blood will always tell. You'll hang for this bastard.
Hello? Who's there? Hello, Commander?
What the? I was trying to memorize who he was because he looked so familiar. That's the...
Snow!
What?
Come on!
What is that? Is that? No. Just like one thing after another I need to process.
What do you want done with them?
Bring her to me. And those women there.
You cannot claim them all, Princess.
I can. And
I will. I just assumed she was gonna say that.
Ana halisi. Ana asok yeresikoshi.
Ti kipino se me usual for Zacharias me mai. Vish Phineas de Hishes says any near my vosso son mai.
Kalfin asumaja. Jakak nin voskal.
Oh, boss. Anna vajuk adoes yoron vasarat. Anna uchum toron kijenose.
Oh my.
Inte vada here. Eia vata sosi elikan. Rekoya arikan.
All men are one flock, so my people believe. The great shepherd sent me to earth to heal his...
Aseseke. Asemaigi zichar.
Lamb or lion, his wound must be washed and sewn, or it will fester.
It was rough.
And when I am done with the Lannisters, I will march back north, root you out of your keep, and hang you for an oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker, is it? I'll not sit here and swallow insults from a boy so green he pisses grass.
Oh! Man, this shit was like...
told me it was death to bear steel against your liege lord. Doubtless, the great John only meant to cut my meat for me.
Your meat is bloody tough.
And I won't get in the way.
You must always be a Stark in Winterfell. Until I return, that will be you. You are not to leave the castle walls while we are gone, do you understand? Listen to Maester Lewin. Look after your little brother.
I will.
I'll send letters whenever I can. But if you don't hear from me, don't be scared.
I think even then I forgot that if he even remembers his dream and stuff like that, it won't matter.
I tried telling your brother. He's marching the wrong way. All these swords, they should be going north, boy. North, not south. The cold winds are rising.
We were touched by White Walkers.
That's what it was called. I was trying to figure out what they were called.
The White Walkers sleep beneath the ice for thousands of years. And when they wake up...
And when they wake up? What?
I hope the wall's high enough.
And when they wake up, what? Oh my god, do they crawl and shit? That'd be so creepy.
Is that you can defeat them in the field.
And if I lose?
Do you know what happened to the Targaryen children when the Mad King fell?
They were butchered in the sleep.
On the orders of Tywin Lannister. And the years have not made him kinder.
Oh, she is.
If you lose...
That's like the only thing.
Your father dies. Your sisters die. We die.
Well, that makes it simple then.
I suppose it does.
Oh man, I don't want the Starks to die. I really don't.
All right then. Time to meet my father.
The rumors of your demise were unfounded.
Man, this is scary for him.
I disappoint you.
Jaime smashed the River Lords of the Golden Tooth, and now lay siege to River Run, Catelyn Stark's homeland.
And the Starks, Lord Eddard?
Is our hostage. He will lead no armies from his dungeon cell.
How did my sweet sister persuade the king to imprison his dear friend Ned?
Robert Baratheon is dead. Joffrey rules in King's Landing.
I was like, it's kind of crazy to think because you don't realize how many people don't know because of the fact that they don't have any messages sent to them. To wherever they're located.
Cohen, command the Drovers Beat Assembly and send word to Jaime that I'm moving against Robb Stark.
At once, my lord.
It is said that the men of the mountain clans are great warriors. Ride with me against my enemies, and you shall have all my son promised you and more.
Your pardon, my lords. We've captured a Lannister scout.
Don't worry, lad. He won't be leaving this tent with his head.
Where did you find him?
In the brush above the encampment. He looked to be counting.
How high did you get?
20,000, maybe more.
Let him go.
What?
Rob.
Why would he let him go? I mean, he doesn't have to necessarily kill him.
Winter is coming for him. 20,000 Northerners marching south to find out if he really does shit gold.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
To me, I kind of envision it as him basically letting him
Are you touched, boy?
tell them how big their army is.
Boy again. Go on.
And that his sons and grandsons shall hold this honor after him until the end.
I thought he didn't like her. Like, you know,
In the place of the traitor,
the way he talks about her.
Eddard Stark,
His mom.
it is the wish of his grace that Tywin Lannister, Lord of Castle Rock and Warden of the West, be appointed Hand of the King.
But it is time to put aside your armor and your sword. It is time to rest and look back with pride on your many years of service.
You're gonna kill
Your
him?
Grace, the King's Guard is a sworn brotherhood. Our vows are taken
I like
for
don't trust
life.
anything she said.
Only death relieves us of our sacred trust.
Whose death? Ser Barristan, yours or your king's?
I am a knight. I shall die a knight.
A naked knight, apparently.
Even now I could cut through the 5 of you like carving a cake. Here, boy. Melt it down and add it to the others.
Your Grace.
Come forward, my lady.
Oh shit.
Lady Sansa of House Stark.
Do you have some business for the king and the council, Sansa? I do. As it please your grace, I ask mercy for my father, Lord Eddard Stark, who is hand of the king.
Treason is a noxious weed. It should be torn out.
Let us speak.
I know my lord father must regret what he did. He was King Robert's friend and he loved him. You all know he loved him. He never wanted to be hand until the king asked him. They must have lied to him, Lord Renly or Lord Stannis or somebody. They must have lied.
He said I wasn't the king. Why did he say that?
He was badly hurt. Maester Pycelle was giving him milk of the poppy. He wasn't himself, otherwise he never would have said it.
Child.
At least she's doing a good job.
Such sweet
Kinda.
innocence. And yet they say
That.
wisdom oft comes from the mouths of babes.
Treason
Gain mercy.
is treason.
Anything else?
If you still have any affection in your heart for me, please do me this kindness, your grace.
I thought he didn't like her.
Your sweet words have moved me. But your father has to confess. He has to confess and say that I'm the king, or there'll be no mercy for him.
He will.
I don't know if Ned would do that. Even just to get himself out of there or all of that jazz, I don't know if he would be dishonest to do that, but maybe. I don't know. The show kind of surprises you sometimes, so I don't really know. She did a good job at defending him, at least, even though she doesn't, know the truth, but she did a good job doing so, that's nice. Whatever. And what else? Like one thing after another with the show. The White Walkers, right? White Walkers? That's what they're called. I don't know if you guys would tell me, just because we're gonna go into season 2 and very soon. But I was wondering if the White Walkers were to show up in the second season, because since the first episode popped up with them, I was really excited for that type of I don't know, I was really excited for that to be basically part of the show, but it didn't show up until like now, so a couple episodes in. So I just wonder if season 2 is gonna have a bit more of that. And then with Khaleesi, I don't know, it's just everything's really and then the war. The war that is about to happen. I think I'm just expecting like a lot. Especially with this type of show, I feel like the episodes just kind of do one thing over another and another, and you kind of just have to flow and follow along through all of those little things, but also try and connect them in your mind and figure out what's going on. And I also keep forgetting that not everyone knows everybody's business because of the fact that the messages have to be sent out and how, like, where they're located and how far they are from each other compared to, involving the birds and the messages to actually go across and sending the messengers and everything. So it's just like a lot going on all at once. I think I am starting to finally get it though, which is nice. I feel like I still kind of have the same opinions. I also, when I spoke about Ned's son having the dream, I honestly thought that if he had remembered the dream of Jaime pushing him out of the window, I thought that he could somehow testify and help his father, not be held with treason. But I think even then, nothing would happen because he did, like, the power that the Lannisters have is immense. It's just a lot. Is strong. I'm trying not to use this kind of... He basically wouldn't be able to do anything. I don't think he would be able to do anything. There's not really any proof that he isn't a son of the king. So, but I do wonder though, if he did confess and remembered his dream about Jaime pushing him off, I wonder if there is some sort of something to figure out that, well, I guess the book technically, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. Some kind of factual evidence that Joffrey isn't the son and he isn't in any position to be king. So I wonder if the little boy, if he does remember his dream, if that could amount to the factual evidence of them actually going into looking at Joffrey's DNA or literally history about him not actually being the son. And then besides that, I honestly just want to see the war happen. I don't want the Starks to die. I love them. I don't know what's her name? Arya, I think? Arya? She's nowhere to be found, so that's interesting. Also, the White Walkers happening during that time is kind of scary because if she fled the castle, I think I'm just kind of... I also feel like I need the map of everything to figure out what's where, but the other thing I'm scared of is for her safety because she's out by herself. The good thing is though, she's been learning how to use her sword, so that's good. But I think it's just like, I don't know. I think that's all I'm expecting for the next episode is the war, and then hopefully Arya is able to be found and Ned confesses or says that Joffrey is king. I don't know. There's a war coming. They don't, you know, whatever. But anyway, I will see you guys for episode 9. Are we episode 9? Yep. On episode 9 is next. And then I don't know. Oh, there's episode 10 and then maybe season 2. I'm not sure how many episodes this season has, but I'll see you guys for episode 9. And I will be watching Pan's Labyrinth for Patreon as well. So I'll see you guys then too. And besides that, make sure to eat. Make sure to stay hydrated and make sure to rest. And I will see you for